Yes. So continuing with the previous session, that is, so when we actually like when the environment go beyond an absorptive capacity, the pollution comes. So even after we actually engage in the intensive extraction as well as the extensive extraction, the renewable resources and non-renewable resources goes on extinction. Okay, so that means we have to use our resources in a very careless like careful manner. That is, we have to use it, there is a limit of using it. So everything has a limit in the environment. So after going beyond the limit, the environment starts backfiring. That is the problem of any case, we human also, even after our tolerance level, we will be reacting back. So same with the environment, after its tolerance level, it will be reacting back. It will be in the form of natural disasters which we cannot survive in. Okay, so next I am going through, like, there are some issues, or you can say some concerns, some drawbacks, some issues now prevailing in the environment. That is, first one is ozone depletion, and the second one is global warming. First one, ozone depletion. Ozone depletion means the ultraviolet rays. Okay, ozone layer. Okay, so through like when the heat, or what you can say, when the humidity in the environment increases, what happens? The ozone layer, the layers of ozone, ozone layer starts depleting or starts deteriorating. So that means if the ozone layers are deteriorating like this, the ultraviolet rays directly falls on us, which is very dangerous. So that means the ozone layer depletion is one of the major issue that we are facing in our environment now. As I told you, after the tolerance level, everything will backfire. So that means now the environment is backfiring either through natural disasters or with such social issues. One is ozone layer depletion, and the second one is global warming. Global warming means it is the increase in overall temperature of the environment. Okay, so it emits carbon dioxide more, or methane, or what you can say, nitrogen. All such gases it emits. All these gases are very dangerous to the human lives. Okay, actually we take, or we breathe in oxygen, right? And we breathe out carbon dioxide. That itself clearly shows that we don't want carbon dioxide in our body. Like, we need, but we don't want more of carbon dioxide in our body. So just imagine if such all such what you can say disastrous gases are being emitted in the environment, means what will be the situation. So global warming means it emits all the dangerous gases like methane, nitrogen, carbon dioxide, etc. Okay, so that is global warming. That means the overall temperature of the environment increases. So we cannot withstand the situation. See, now itself in April, from the February last itself, you cannot survive with the heat. So March and April, you don't have to say, you can't even what you can say, you can't even imagine a life without an air conditioner. So that is the case all around. That is because global warming is on a high rate. Okay, so that is the problems faced by the environment nowadays. And yes, so yet another social issue is the population explosion. That means now, as you are all aware, we are in the second largest position of population explosion. That is, it is being what you can say, concluded, or it is being hoped that we will be surpassing China with the 2030 population. That is, the first most populated country is China now. We are on 121 crores as per the 2011 census. Now, like after 20 to 30 years, we will be surely surpassing China with the population status. So that means population is exploding rapidly. So if you know, if population is more on pressure, what you can say, the environment cannot withstand the situation. So that means there will be having more pressure on the environment. See, we are all having a, what you can say, environment has an absorptive capacity or carrying capacity. If it is going beyond that, everything will start reacting. So that is how, like, now we are facing a population expansion in India. In case of India, or in our economy, we are facing with a population explosion. So with the population explosion, what all can be the negative effects? We are all going through all such negative things now. Okay, natural disaster. such like ozone depletion, this thing, global warming, all such things are results of population explosion. So if the environment could withstand the population, these problems will never come. And we humans have a very bad or very negative impact, that is we misuse or overutilize the resources. See, it is free of cost. Natural resources free of cost. So who cares about it? Right? Who cares? So what you can say? A solution. It is a solution was put forwarded in the classical time. That is, it was put forwarded by Ronald Coase. It was known as Coase theorem. Okay, Coase theorem suggests that if the natural resources were given propertyship, that is ownership, we could have taken more care of it. Suppose I am giving you river, it is a public property, right? So river is being polluted very frequently. We will be throwing our waste to that. The chemical factories will be emitting chemical waste to that river water body. All such things are happening, and we are rapidly what you can say, polluting that water body or that river. So what is Coase saying? That if someone was given, or if some that industrial owner was given the property right or ownership of that river, he could have taken the best care of that river, right? So that in that case, that river is very well, it is safe. It will be not polluting. So if